Mr. Lovr's Adventure, a Valentine's Day story. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a lonely gentleman by the name of Mr. Lovr. Valentine's Day was fast approaching, and Mr. Lovr did not have a date yet, at which point we learn he was an avid procrastinator. He starts calling around the flower shops in the city to see, are there still any flowers left that I could send to some of my lady friends and invite them out to dinner? Turns out that only 8 of the flower shops in the city still had flowers. To preserve their identities, let's refer to them as flower shops F1, F2, etc., all the way to F8. Now, there were 9 ladies that Mr. Lovr knew and thought, maybe I have a chance if I invite them nicely and send them some flowers. Perhaps they will want to have dinner with me. And once again, to preserve their identities, let's call these fine ladies Valentines 1 and 2, all the way to 9. Based on what he knew about these women, Mr. Lovr thought, I think I need to send 3 bouquets to person number 1 and 3 bouquets to person number 9 to really impress them. But the other ladies would probably be fine if they just got 2 bouquets. And then Mr. Lovr ponders, I need to check with the flower shops how much would it be to buy these flowers and have them shipped to these ladies' homes. So he starts to draw this picture and catches himself thinking about where and how these flowers would be transported. At which point he has a realization. I did pay attention during Dr. Y's course. This is a transportation problem. Let me fire up my spreadsheet. At which point we also realize Mr. Lovr is a nerd. Here's my spreadsheet. What I really have to do is the following. I create 1 row for every flower shop and 1 column for every Valentine. The flower shops have told me how many bouquets they still have available. And this is how many bouquets I believe the ladies need. When I called each of the flower shops and gave them the addresses of the ladies' homes, they told me this is how much it's going to cost to ship the flowers there. And I would really like to spend as little as possible. At which point, we also learn that Mr. Lovr is a little stingy, but that's okay. So what I really need to find out is I have to tell each flower shop, hey, I would like you to ship this many bouquets to this lady and you to ship this many bouquets to that lady by filling in this table, right? How many bouquets will you ship to this person? And to minimize my total cost, I just have to multiply the shipments by the costs, like this. And to make sure the flower shops don't ship more than what they have, I simply have to say that the totality of shipments would be what they have available. And to make sure each of these fine ladies receives the number of bouquets I think they need to receive, I need to make sure that all the shipments going to each house match the amount I need. This is totally a transportation problem. I remember how to solve this. And if I set the solver up and click solve, right, I should see the answer pop up here. Mr. Lovr excitedly clicks the solve button and patiently waits for an answer. Solver starts to crunch the numbers and calculate what is the best way to ship these flowers. And when Solver is finally finished, Mr. Lovr cannot believe his eyes. Look at the solution. This must be a Valentine's Day miracle. It's gonna cost me $38 to ship all these flowers, but man, this must be a sign. They are in the shape of a cute heart. It must be Mr. Lovr's lucky day. The end.